Alright, starting things off, let me preface this with, this doesn't necessarily be about the building girls. I just had them in mind when I was typing the document and decided to make this a video via a PowerPoint presentation. So, yeah, enjoy as I present, you know, this. Now, if anyone out there doesn't know who these are, it's basically just fan-made robot girl designs for the engineer buildings. Yeah. This is probably also the only time you'll see the teleporters, and I'll get to that later on in the PowerPoint. And, well, let's just... Wait, no, hold on, no. I forgot, this isn't just gonna be like reskins of the mercenaries, we have interesting things to do with them. First off, these changes are gonna switch up how they work and make them a little different from the 9 other mercenaries, because, you know, they're robots. And any stats that might be shown in this video probably won't be balanced. So if anyone wants to mod these in for whatever reason, feel free to just change up the stats however you want, as long as it's actually balanced. I have no idea how balancing works. First off, since they're buildings, they are completely immune to critical hits, whether that be random crits, mini crits from the buff banner, or just the crits Krieg's Uber charge. Second of all, they cannot be healed by med packs or med kits or mediguns, whatever. Yeah, sorry, messed that up. I don't have a script. Doesn't matter. Number 3, they cannot be overhealed. Could you imagine if you could just overheal a regular sentry? No, that would be bad. And these are basically sentries that can walk, so that's even worse. They can be healed, however, by engineer and ammo packs. Engineers for obvious reasons, and ammo packs because they provide metal. But ammo packs are going to have reduced healing effects as they are split between health, ammunition, and metal. Why metal, you may ask? Well, we're about to get to that in the next slide, as they actually have the ability to repair each other, though not very well. All of them have a metal pool of 100 metal and have a wrench for their stock melee. They can use it to repair each other, and also help construct and upgrade engineer buildings. Although in the healing department it won't work nearly as well as the engineer's wrench. Sapping might need its own video to explain how it's gonna work, but as a baseline, the sappers are gonna last for around 10 seconds and slow them down while they have it on them. Doesn't hurt them in any regard. It can be broken by basically any method a sapper could be broken, like a Pybro with the Ohm Wrecker or the Neon Annihilator, or just by the Engineer's Wrench in general. Let's actually start this though with Cynthia. First off, she has 225 health. It was originally going to be 250, but I thought that might be a bit too much. Oh yeah, 79 movement speed as well. The primary is the minigun, wrist-mounted miniguns. It has okay damage, high fire rate, and medium spread. The secondary is the shoulder-mounted rocket launchers. I decided that you can't rocket jump with this, cause having something the firepower of a heavy just rocket jumping into your defenses is probably not the best thing the enemy team would want. Melees are shared with each other, so I'm just gonna mention here and nowhere else. The all-reliable is the Team Fortress Classic Wrench. It can repair and resupply, but not very well. It's like trying to repair a sentry through the Wrangler shield. Other weapons is that the primary can be swapped out by the normal level 1 sentry cannon. It sacrifices a high firing rate for going faster and doing more damage, rewarding players with better accuracy. Next class is Mimi Sentry, obviously. Base stats is 135 health, cause I was not gonna give her 100 health. That would just get her killed by everything at 100 move speed. Primary weapon is obviously the arm cannon. It's just a sentry gun that fires twice as fast. It might just be a stronger pistol. And speaking of the pistol, that's the secondary weapon. You can use it as a backup weapon in case you run out of main cannon ammo. And speaking of main cannon, the primary weapon can be swapped out by having two arm cannons. You can no longer use your pistol because you have no hands to hold it with, and you can no longer use your wrench. Although it does a little more damage than the wrench because you're just whacking them with a giant piece of metal. You can't repair or resupply anyone though. And the final class, you'll understand why this is the final class and not the teleporters in like a few minutes. I said we'll get to that. Dispenser, D. Yes, I am aware her name is probably Dispenelope if I remember correctly, but I find that name to be stupid, so I'm calling her D in this PowerPoint. Stats are 200 health and 80% move speed. She starts off with the Rescue Ranger as the stock primary, although internally it would probably be a different weapon so that M.T.M.H doesn't start with the Rescue Ranger. If this was going by TF2 weapon drop rules, since this is a source mod, he'll probably have the Rescue Ranger anyway. Secondary would be the nail gun, because, well, I mean, I needed something for the secondary weapon, and it was basically just gonna be the stock syringe gun if it was good. And the third weapon slot, because surprise, surprise, she has an extra weapon slot. It's the dispenser. It basically acts like Medic's minigun, as you can use mouse 1 to heal allies and mouse 2 to supply ammo, and also heal the robot mercenaries. This also happens automatically, because, you're a dispenser, that's kind of your job, although it doesn't work as well as supplying them manually. And other weapons is that her primaries can be swapped out with the other engineer shotguns, excluding the Widowmaker and the Frontier Justice. The Frontier Justice because she can't place sentries, and the Widowmaker because she passively generates metal. And I find that would be a little broken to just have infinite ammo, no matter how slow it's going to be generating. And an addendum as to why the teleporter girls weren't mentioned here. I have literally no ideas as to what to do with them. I don't know. Make them like Telecon from Fortress Connected or something. I'm not entirely sure. If you have any ideas on what to actually do with them, feel free to just put them in the comments down below. I might pick the best one. I'm not too sure. Anyways, this has been the guy you're watching, signing off.